you, Harvey. Cheers, Jer. Toilets today. Tomorrow, aircon. And today, Tuesday, 17th of April 2018, live till 5. It's The Big Show. B-O-I, as in silly boy.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say? He wanted her, she'd never tell. Secretly she wanted him as well. Stuck up their nose, and they had a problem with his baggy clothes. He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space. She needed to come back down to earth. 5 years from now, she sits at home, feeding the baby, she's all alone. She turns on TV, guess who she sees? Skater boy rocking up MTV. She calls up her friends, they already know, and they've all got tickets to see his show. She tags along, stands in the crowd, looks up at the man that she turned down. He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, so lemon on his guitar. Did your pretty face see what he's worth? He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, so lemon on his guitar. Did your pretty face see what he's worth? Sorry, girl, but you missed out. Well, tough luck, that boy's mine now. We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There is more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. He's just a boy, and I'm just a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? We are in love, haven't you heard? How we rock each other's world. I'm with the skater boy, I said see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after
What a tune.
the show.
Skater Boy.
Singing the song we wrote.
2:07 in the UK. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon at BBC Radio 2. You can email us, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2 for a shout out.
The girl you used to know.
Now, hands up if you are dressed for much, much hotter and better weather. Hands up. Yeah. The really good weather has been delayed until tomorrow. Hands up if you're wearing yesterday's clothing, including your underwear. It's disgusting. It's an outrage. And hands up for buying an exotic cut of meat. We'll discuss that later with you.
Right about now you find me on the highway, pointing my thumb at all the cars going my way. Round about here you'll see me get a little weary. I got no one left to keep me warm and cheery.
contacting the show for a shout out today. Just tell me how you're feeling. Are you all right? I'll worry about you, you know that. Ah, da-dee-da, la-dee-da, highway song, Nancy Sinatra.
BBC Radio 2. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Four music obsessives come together, united by only their record collection. It's Blood on the Tracks. You're home alone. What album are you putting on when it's just you, Fleur?
This is very, very easy for me.
I need a cover that's better than the original.
Everybody goes, Tom Waits. I love Tom Waits. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. So, greatest musical siblings.
Robert and Richard Sherman, who wrote pretty much every Disney song.
Blood on the Tracks with Colin Murray.
Catch up with the series so far on the BBC iPlayer radio app.
That's very good.
BBC Radio 2.
I'll admit I was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk, I was gone. That don't make it right, but promise there were no feelings involved. No. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies, baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, baby. I'll admit it's my fault, but you gotta believe me when I say it only happened once. I tried and I tried, but you'll never see that. You're the only one I wanna love. Oh yeah. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? She said, save your apologies, baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, baby. How long has it been going on, baby? You gotta go tell me now. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies, baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, baby.
Ah, it's Charlie Puth, our favourite, and how long? Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Right now, 2:15.
Hey everyone, it's Paul here. Hiya. It's like, when we invented something to eat. It was George Martin's suggestion, okay? We'd all fallen asleep one night, I snore, at Abbey Road. When it got to 8 a.m. and we woke up, we needed energy. So John said, why don't we grow fruit in the soil, breed some animals, and start some factories and make chocolate and crisps and all that? And lo and behold, we invented something to eat. We just kind of threw it into the mix. Cutlery came later.
Thank you, Paul. That's astounding.
Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day, slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. It's just another day. At the office where the papers grow, she takes a break, drinks another coffee, and she finds it hard to stay awake. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in an apartment she dwells, till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Oh, stay, don't stand around. And he comes and he stays, but he leaves the next day. As she posts another letter to the silent fire, people gather around her and she finds it hard to stay alive. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in an apartment she dwells, till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Oh, stay, don't stand around. And he comes and he stays, but he leaves the next day. So sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day, slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. Oh, it's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
Yeah, that was Paul.
Hey everyone, it's Paul here.
Here he is again.
It's like when I wrote yesterday. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It was originally called "Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavour?"
That's
Stuck
right.
in your belly button
I
whilst
remember
wearing
that.
slacks.
Yeah.
John said it was too long. Ringo liked it. He would.
Let BBC Music start your summer.
As we unite the nations in a weekend of live music.
Beginning in Perth with Nigel Kennedy,
Eddie Reader,
Jamie Cullum, and many more. And continuing in Coventry with some of Strictly Come Dancing's professionals, performing with the BBC Concert Orchestra, alongside Eliza Carthy and the Wayward Band, Nigel Kennedy, and many more.
BBC Music presents the biggest weekend.
Beginning on Friday, the 25th of May.
Tickets are on sale now. Find out how to buy yours at bbc.co.uk/biggestweekend.
Excellent, awesome.
BBC
2021.
Sorry to interrupt, Steve and everybody. It's Jeremy Vine.
Yeah.
I'm now so sorry about this.
That's all right.
I made a mistake with the web address for the spare parts for an old Vauxhall Viva. I should have said it's JV at Charlie State. He's a good newsreader. At Spare Parts, look at my new pair of vans. Buy a toupee for your dog, you silly pond life at bbc.co.uk. Tommy Steele, half a sixpence.co.uk.
Now, that is very easy to remember. David Bowie at Radio 2. Rain and strong winds in Wales, Northern Ireland and Northern and Western England, and warm sunshine in the southeast of England and parts of Scotland. High of 18 in Norwich. Tonight, rain and drizzle easing with some clear spells, allowing it to turn chilly, though, with a strong breeze. It's fairly windy today, actually, around and about. Tomorrow, that'll be Wednesday, fine and sunny for most. Yeah. With some light rain showers at first in Scotland, but very warm across England and Wales, with expected highs of 21, maybe 22 tomorrow. And sunset tonight, Newcastle 8:14, Belfast 8:31, Cardiff 8:13, and Brighton 7:59. And today on The Big Show, actor Luke Evans starring in The Alienist on Netflix. There's Matthew Syed, broadcaster, author and former table tennis champion, with his first young person's book, You Are Awesome. There's Kevin Woodford, more food tips from our expert chef, including game meats and quinoa. There's Tim Smith, Janie Lee Grace, Bobby Pryor, Harvey Cook, Matt the Sports Guy. The oldies chosen by Sophia Williams in Portsmouth. There's emails, texts and tweets, social media, news from the net and the showbiz, all right here on The Big Show.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
100, laughing all the way. And if you feel you wanna run down a ravine, a place that no one else has ever seen before, and I pick a flower from the road and place it in your heart. We will hold our breath together, we shall never part. You rescue me, I rescue you. You rescue me, I rescue you. Yes, I do, and you'll be the song. I'll be on my way with echoes ringing in my head of this fantastic day. You rescue me, I rescue you. You rescue me, I rescue you. Yes, I do, and you'll be the song.
Can I have a Calippo?
Buy you one more frozen orange juice. This fantastic.
Frozen orange juice, it's Peter Sarstedt. I love that song. What a cheery song that is. Listening online to the big show outside, litter picking up, and boy, it's sure windy, righty. Any chance of a shout out, pal? That's David in Airdrie. I know. Yeah, you got it. Afternoon, Steve. Can I have a shout out to Jack and Jamie after a tough shift in the big smoke? And Steve, just want to say hello. Me and my mum Paula are enjoying listening to you this afternoon. We're meant to be going out on a hot air balloon today. However, the wind has unfortunately changed that plan, but you're cheering us up in our grumpy mood. Love from Meg. Okay, Meg, sorry about that. I can't control the weather. It's not me.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at.
Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of, boy, make me believe.
Whoa, hold up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? And it's easy to see. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. So come on, ride with me, see where this thing goes. So come on, ride with me, baby, if it's meant to be. Maybe we do,
maybe we don't,
maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just
Yeah, BB Rexa, Florida Georgia line, meant to be. Hey Steve, can you give our grandson a mention? Archie Drummond, 17 today, 17 on the 17th, and he's having his first driving lesson this afternoon. Go Caddy Archie, lots of love from Nana and Papa. And from us too.
If it's meant to be, it'll be. It'll be. Baby, if it's
meant to be.
BBC Radio 2.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me. So don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards. Fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
It feels impossible.
It's not impossible.
Is it impossible?
Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Changing the world to be ours.
If you're ever in doubt, let me break it down. Something about the things you do, baby, when I get next to you. If you're ever in doubt, let me spell it out, girl. When I'm here next to you, it feels so magical. And for the way you make me feel, A, 'cause you always keep it real. G for the girl that got me good. I see the world the way I should. M for the way you make me feel. A, 'cause you always keep it real. G for the girl that got me good. I see the world the way I should. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, magic. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, magic. If you're ever in doubt, let me break it down. Something about the things you do, baby, when I get next to you. If you're ever in doubt, let me spell it out, girl. next to you. It feels so magical. M for the way you make me feel. A, cause you always keep it real. G for the girl that got me good. I see the world the way I should. M for the way you make me feel. A, cause you always keep it real. G for the girl that got me good. I see the world the way I should. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, magic.
Hey, that's really nice. It's Craig David, new. It's called Magic. Steve, can you give a shout out to Jacob Wallington? Hard at work today on a training course. Happy birthday, Jake, from all the family. All the family. Can you say hello to Keith and Pam? We're on the M6 on our way to the lakes for a few days, waiting for the sun tomorrow. That's from Margaret. I'd like to bring on Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith. Let's have a look and see what Janie's got today.
You know that slimming club, Weight Watchers?
Yeah.
Well, it was founded in the early 1960s by a New Yorker who invited friends to her home for coffee and said, would you like to join me on a diet?
Is that right?
And all these years later.
Yeah. Here's Tim.
In 1964, it's alleged the BBC reported that Ringo Starr had his toenails removed. He'd actually had his tonsils removed.
It was a spelling mistake. When it comes to kissing, men and women are different, according to psychology today. Men are more likely than women to initiate wet, open-mouthed, saliva-exchanging tongue kissing, since their senses of taste and smell are less sharp.
Sorry.
Men, no, this is a scientific thing.
Me?
There are people who've just eaten.
Yeah.
Well, it's about kissing. It's not about anything.
Well, don't be so graphic then.
I'm just reading this out. Psychology Today.
Okay, go
It's
on.
a report. Men need bigger, sloppier samples. All right. I'm not going to do any
Enough
more then.
already.
Oh, no. Okay, carry on.
You will burn 7% more calories if you walk on hard dirt, well, actual rough ground,
Yeah.
as opposed to the pavement, right? You'll burn more calories.
I got it. Can I just say to you, you're going to lose out here because you're not going to know how to kiss properly.
There is that. You better go back.
Yeah,
Not
but
really.
at least you're going to burn some calories walking over rough ground.
Toys. Oh, I bet you think you're John Wayne, showing up and shooting down everybody. You're classic in the wrong way, and we all know the end of the story. 'Cause everyone knows someone who kills the buzz every time they open up their mouth. Yeah, everyone knows someone who thinks they're cooler than everybody else. And I think we've seen enough to know that you ain't never gonna come down. So why don't you giddy up and ride straight out of this town? You and your horse. You and your horse. I bet you think you're first place. Yeah, someone should give you a ribbon and put you in the Hall of Fame for all the games that you think that you're winning. 'Cause everyone knows someone who kills the buzz every time they open up their mouth. Yeah, everyone knows someone who thinks they're cooler than everybody else. And I think we've seen enough to know that you ain't never gonna come down. So why don't you giddy up and ride straight out of this town? You and your horse. You and your horse.
That is High Horse. It's Casey Musgraves.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Today, Tuesday, it's National Bat Appreciation Day. April is the best time of the year to observe bats as they now begin to emerge from hibernation. And no, because I'll never forget one summer. I said to the mother of my children, well, she said, hey, Stevie, look at these birds. I said, yeah, they're great. And then I told her they were bats.
Was it the middle of the night?
No, it was just...
And were you in a vestry?
The sun was coming down.
or a belfry.
Yeah. And they were swooping down, and as soon as you find out they're bats, you don't like them, right?
Oh, no, I love bats. I mean, I know they are a bit freaky when you first see them, but they're very beautiful.
I love them as well, and you watch them fly around at night or at dusk. It's amazing, because obviously they can't see very well, so they fly around using radar, don't they, or sonar. We went to the Maldives once. Crikey, you should see the size of the bats there. I looked up in this palm tree, I thought, that's a man hanging down from that palm tree with a Batman outfit on. But it was a big bat.
Well, you are now 2 members of the National Bat Appreciation Society. The Commonwealth heads of government continue their meeting. In the football later, Brighton play Tottenham. It's the Computers in Libraries Conference and Exhibition in Arlington, Virginia, USA. The Design and Decor Exhibition in St. Petersburg in Russia. And the Istanbul Film Festival has opened in Turkey. The London and Country Property Show has now begun at Olympia in London. And the Free From Awards in London later. Dua Lipa playing Birmingham, Gregory Porter in Bournemouth, and happy birthday, Sean Bean.
We used to have to travel down to Spain, to Lorette de Mar, I think it was, from Sheffield, on the Cornell's tour coaches, 1972, and that took about 3 days to get there. Horrible. No toilets on coaches then.
Listen, I've seen so many episodes whenever I've been travelling around of Sharp in different countries. And I don't know, he's never coming back. What's Sharp's deal now?
I think he's a bit old.
Sharp's great. Now, one bike is stolen every 6 minutes. I bet the owner's fed up with it. This is in the Times earlier. Now, this is a serious thing. This is terrible, actually. One bicycle is being stolen every 6 minutes as criminal gangs target wealthy cyclists who have top-of-the-range models. Wealthy cyclists, forget about that. I mean, just cyclists, really. Almost 100,000 bikes were reported as stolen last year, a 17% increase of previous years. I mean, is it worth having a bike?
Well, it is if you look after it properly. I mean, if you lock it up properly, then obviously you're doing the right thing. But I saw that report. It's very interesting. And partly the rise of the thefts is due to the fact that cycling is so popular around the country now. They reckon 26 million people own a bike and go out cycling regularly.
Yeah,
That's a large proportion of the population.
If only they weren't nicked by people.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've always been nicked. I guess they're easy targets, relatively speaking.
Not to this degree, though.
Well, maybe not to this degree, no.
Netflix has said it expects its overseas sales to overtake those in its US home market for the first time in the next 3 months.
Saw the first Lost in Space on Netflix at the weekend.
I started to watch that last night and got immediately bored with it.
Yes, so did I. In fact, I didn't watch it all the way through. I flicked through some of it. The robot only comes in right at the end, doesn't he?
I think that they should have had the robot on first. They should have introduced the characters straight away. They should have set it way back when it was set originally.
Well, no, they've got to update it slightly. They've got to do something slightly different with it. Although I noticed the spaceship was a kind of saucer that was in the original, was it? That kind of shape.
Yeah.
And also, now correct me if I'm wrong, the theme doesn't get used until the end. But isn't it a variation on one of the original themes from the original TV show?
Yeah, I think so. There were 2 themes. Listen to me.
No, that's the one they use, I think. Yeah, you're right, yeah. And then the other one was...
So what they've done, combined them, made something similar. Yeah.
Janie, can you spot 2 sad blokes?
From the television
Do you know
age.
something? I'm wondering to myself how you guys have got time. Seriously. I mean, with all the Netflix stuff, how have you got time to start another new one? You can't just watch one and then, real telly, wait for it to come around another week. You have to kind of binge on it all, don't you? And then when you do that and you cut out a space in your diary and you spend all this time, then they leave you on a cliffhanger from hell, and then you find out they're not going to do another series. Would you like to know what I'm talking about? Because I'm incensed.
What are you talking about?
Anne of Green Gables. Well, it's called Anne with an E.
Really?
They're not doing another series. What?
Well, that was a book, wasn't it? There was just one book, so they presumably did the book.
No, they haven't finished the book. They've left it on a complete cliffhanger.
You can't have Anne of Green Gables 2, can you?
Me and my kids were loving it, and I don't think they're going to do one.
Can I just answer your question, by the way?
What was
We've
it?
taken it in. Well, your question was why do you watch these things? Can I just say, and you're going to feel terrible now, Luke Evans is on this afternoon starring in The Alienist on Netflix. Now, the reason that Tim and I watch a lot of television shows generally, it's part of our work. You're on the big show, everybody. Thank you. I'll leave it at that. Part of our work. We have to. It's part of the work, Jamie. give a shout out to Jacob Wallington, hard at work today on a training course. Happy birthday, Jake. And this says, great show, decorating outside in sunny Wibblesfield from Nigel and Bill. Hello. And here is the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. Glasgow A81. The Maryhill Road is closed completely. Now, this is following an incident between Rutchhill Street and Braeside Street. The A1, the latest at Gosforth. The Western Bypass on the northbound side, still closed. Now, this is for investigation work, so it's shut between the Kenton Bar roundabout, the A167, and the Gosforth turnoff. They have put in a sign diversion, but give yourself time for that. Also, the A1M northbound between 60 and 61 for Bowburn. There was an accident there. That's now cleared up. A15 at Canonby Corner, still closed both ways, following yesterday's accident between the A631 and Curtin Road, so you need time for that as well. There's no sign diversion. M60 clockwise, 16 to 17 at Prestwich. We've got one lane shut with an accident with big queues behind it. M6 southbound, 19 for Knutsford. We've got a breakdown into the roadworks. It's waiting for recovery. And the M1 northbound. Now, between 15A and 16, there was an accident. We've still got one lane shut. M1 southbound, there was a car fire, 22 to 21A at Leicester North. That's still heavy, but all lanes are open. And then finally, A40, Western Avenue. Thanks for your calls. Westbound out of London. One lane is shut at the Greenford flyover. Now, the queues are back towards Hanger Lane. It's taken at least 40 minutes to get through, and those queues are building if you're heading out on that route. Back with more in 40 minutes.
Thank you, Bobby.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be served like California. You'd see them wearing their baggies, Warachi sandals too, a bushy blonde hairdo, serving USA. You'll catch them surfing at Del, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Australia, Caribbean, all over Manhattan, and down the Meany Way. Everybody's gone surfing, serving USA. We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboard, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing USA. Hangar Keys and Swan, Pacific Palisades, San Onofre and Sun, Redondo Beach and LA, all over La Jolla, at Waimea Bay. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
This is Afternoon Vine. Today's big question. Does a member of your family have a shrine to the late country star Tex Ritter? It's very common in the Norwich area, and one listener in the Shoeburyness area in Essex says she listened to Tex all day while eating her own bed springs. Very unhealthy. What's to be done? Could you suggest some legislation to curb this common habit? Call Drake album. Only you can see me, Jeff. One thing we've got to get, Hayes, is out of this business. .co.123heavyd.co.uk.
All right, they're saying here that Earth narrowly escaped a devastating hit by a giant asteroid at the weekend. The space rock appeared without warning and came within 119,400 miles, half the distance to the moon and the closest yet recorded. Well, how come it was without warning? I mean, you've got all of these places across the planet looking out for asteroids.
All those radar dishes.
Radars, and they didn't spot it.
I know, it's unbelievable. And also, I've got a story on a similar theme, because NASA is actually creating a huge nuclear spacecraft to protect the Earth against missed asteroids. Did you see this?
No.
The Space Agency is building the spacecraft Hypervelocity Asteroid Mitigation Mission for Emergency Response.
That's
what
easy
it's
for you
called.
to say.
I know, it's easy for them to build, apparently, to shunt asteroids off course so that they'll miss the Earth. Well, that's good news, isn't it? But where was it at the weekend?
I know, and it's all good news for Bruce Willis. The pound has hit its highest level since Britain's vote to leave the European Union in June 2016. Eat nuts for a stable heartbeat. Another headline. Eating nuts can cut the risk of developing a dangerous heart rhythm by up to 18% while also fending off heart failure. Primark and JD Sports buck UK retail gloom. Kendrick Lamar wins Pulitzer Prize for music. Job stresses hitting police. And what sets off envy in a woman? Here are the top 3 things that raise the green-eyed monster. A friend loses weight and her body looks amazing. Her friend starts dating a really hot bloke and her friend goes on a fabulous holiday and she hasn't had a chance to go
Well, all
on
that
holiday.
stuff is going to apply to men. I bet you get the right hump if one of your friends loses loads of weight, goes on a great holiday, dates someone hot. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Fair point she's
I had to think about that just for a minute. But you're absolutely right. Let's move on with some anniversaries and birthdays and what have you. This day, 1960, Eddie Cochran, who was obviously...
original rock and roll singer,
Yeah, American rock star Eddie Cochran, is killed in a car crash in England. 1970, country star Johnny Cash performs for President Nixon in the East Room of the White House. Janie, who was Nikita Khrushchev?
Russian politician.
Yes, he was. He was Prime Minister of the USSR, 1958 to 64. Russian politician, Prime Minister of the USSR. Born this day, 1894. Lindsay Anderson.
Lindsay Anderson was a British film
director,
director.
yeah.
He made films like If.
What else did Lindsay Anderson
It was
do?
that era. It was Oh Lucky Man.
Should I tell you what else he did?
What?
He did Wham in China.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Because you were in
Yeah,
Wham and
yeah.
you went
Yeah,
there with
isn't that
him.
amazing? Yeah.
Yeah. And finally, Janie James Last.
Oh, amazing band leader. Very famous.
Yeah, Dutch orchestra guy, a composer and arranger of international easy listening renown. And they used to have those albums, didn't they?
Yeah, the James Last Orchestra.
Yeah, James Last Orchestra. And your uncle would always have a big radiogram. And he'd have Ray Conniff.
Ray Conniff, yeah, and his singers. James Last. Music, anything on the Music for Pleasure label, of course.
And guys that do a lot of films and what have you, like Henry Mancini and all those.
What about Horst Jankowski, Walking the Black Forest, all that stuff?
Oh, his name was Horst?
Horst.
Oh, Horst. That too, yeah, Walking the Black Forest.
Richard Clayderman playing the old Joanna.
They've gone too far now. Kevin Woodford on with us later. Also Matthew Syed, broadcaster, and Luke Evans starring in The Alienist. Laters.
Don't make me wait in vain. Love you. Can't wait to give my last name. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait so longer. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. True love, true love, true love you. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. True love, true love, true love you. I want to say. It didn't take me long to fall in love with your mind. I won't even mention the way your body perfectly designed. So fine. And judging from your outlook on life, I knew this would be more than just one night. But now I'm ready for the next level and you're telling me you need more time. No crime, nothing wrong with waiting a little bit. You know this is more to me than just getting it. But you only get a love like this once in a lifetime. And if this is our chance, I ain't missing it. My whole life I never felt like this. Just wanna run with it, I don't wanna fight this. I ain't rushing you to make up your mind. Just wanna put some more quality in our time. Come on girl. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. True love. True love, true love you. I can't wait now for love you. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. True love, true love, true love you. I don't want you to think I'm rushing you. I know you like to take your time. I'm already sold on the idea of you and I.
and Shaggy, Don't Make Me Wait. Can you please wish a huge happy 49th birthday to my gorgeous hubby Mark Basher Beckett? Unfortunately, he's very poorly at present and is spending his 3rd week in hospital. Please let him know that his 2 boys, Connor, Toby, and I miss him and love him so much. Thank you, loving the show. That's from Fran in Burnham-on-Sea. Simon Mayo's on the air at 5 o'clock tonight. It's another Tuesday with Simon playing a selection of your favourite long songs. And when we come back after the 3 o'clock news, Sophia Williams in Portsmouth picking the non-stop oldies.
News at 3 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. The Prime Minister has apologised to Caribbean nations for the insensitive treatment of some long-term immigrants. Thousands of people who make up the so-called Windrush generation came to the UK in the mid-20th century, but not all have the correct paperwork. The government is setting up a task force to ensure that no one will be deported. The Jamaican Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, said he accepted what Theresa May had told him.
There has been a policy change. This was an unintended consequence. We as Caribbean leaders, we have to accept that in good faith. Our job is, as members of the Commonwealth and good partners, is to stand in oversight to ensure that the commitments given are dealt with in good order and with speed.
Syrian state television says inspectors from the Organisation for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons have arrived in the town of Douma a day ahead of schedule. The Syrian government says reports of a gas attack there were faked. Claims that chemical weapons were used led to missile attacks by the UK, America and France. MPs are debating the Prime Minister's decision to take part in the joint airstrikes in Syria. The Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said the government had failed to learn the lessons of the Iraq War by taking action without giving Parliament a say. Officials say the nerve agent used to poison a former Russian spy and his daughter in Salisbury last month was delivered in liquid form. Around 200 military personnel will help clean up a number of sites around the city. JD Sports says it's had an exceptional year after reporting a big rise in pre-tax profits. The owners of Primark, Associated British Foods, say its performance over the past 6 years has also been remarkable given the circumstances. Here's our business correspondent Theo Leggett.
At a time when many high street chains were struggling, like-for-like sales at Primark stores in Britain rose 3%. AB Foods said the increase came despite unseasonably warm weather in October and the recent cold spell known as the Beast from the East, both of which had an impact on trading. However, its European outlets didn't perform as well, meaning sales across the chain as a whole were down. JD Sports, meanwhile, also reported a 3% increase in sales and its pre-tax profits rose 25%.
The Tate Art Galleries in London, Liverpool and Cornwall have announced cut-price tickets for young people to try to encourage more of them to visit. It's set up what it calls the Tate Collective for young people between the ages of 16 and 25 who will be eligible for discounts. Will Dean from Shrewsbury has helped the Tate come up with its plans to attract younger crowds. He hadn't known anything about art galleries before he got involved.
Prior to any experience with Tate Collective or the Tate, I'd never been in a gallery, so it was like the first time was very like, it was almost, you know, sometimes like walking into a facility where they lock the door before you go out and, you know, kind of like, I don't know, it was just very intense.
And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3. Our next at 4.
Thanks, Harvey. Big show on the air, stand by for the non-stop oldies.
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom. Steve Wright in the afternoon. Non-stop oldies.
So don't forget it. It's
just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, no, no. I'd like to see you, but then again, that doesn't mean you mean that much to me. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. I'm not in love, no, no.
Be quiet, big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry.
Keep your picture up on the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. So don't you ask me to give it back. I know you know it doesn't mean that much to me. I'm not in love, no, no. Ooh, you wait a long time for me. Ooh, you wait a long time. I'm not in love. I'm not in
Good afternoon. These are the non-stop oldies on Radio 2. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon. I'm Not in Love 10cc. These chosen by Sophia Williams in Portsmouth.
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all.
wins against all odds on the non-stop oldies. These oldies chosen by Sophia Williams in Portsmouth. I live in Portsmouth, says Sophia, with my husband Adrian and children Lucy, who's 17, and Jamie, who's 15. We've had a tough few years as a family, so I've decided to make this a special one. I turned 50 this summer and I've made a list of 50 things I want to do during 2018. And one thing is to try and get my oldies played on your great show. Done. Mission accomplished. As they say, the first thing on my list was to watch the London fireworks at New Year, which literally started my year off with a bang. Other things on my list include a girly weekend in Mallorca, eat at a Michelin star restaurant, go on a family holiday to New York, have afternoon tea at the top of the Shard, go to the ballet, lots of smaller things too, but probably the biggest is I'm going on a 6-day trek along the Great Wall of China in October. It would be amazing, though, if you could play my oldies. It would be great to hear them on your show, and you'd be helping me with my list too. Thank you so much, Steve. No, thank you so much. These are great oldies, including this.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales.
We're loving these, Sophia.
Meant for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Love was out to get me. Now that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams.
Then I saw her face. Got rain and strong winds in Wales, Northern Ireland and Northern and Western England, with warm sunshine in the southeast and parts of Scotland. 18 in Norwich. Tonight, rain and drizzle easing with some clear spells, allowing it to turn chilly, and a strong breeze, like as if that's a good thing. Sunset tonight, Newcastle 8:14, Belfast 8:31, Cardiff 8:13 and 7:59 in Brighton. These are the non-stop oldies, as chosen by Sophia Williams in Portsmouth. With Steppenwolf next.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning. Heavy metal thunder. Racing with the wind. And the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high. I never wanna die. running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. And like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
Don't you just love songs with attitude? Steppenwolf, Born to be Wild. On the non-stop oldies, chosen by Sophia Williams in Portsmouth. 3:17.
Every day. Non-stop oldies. Non-stop.
I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared. Laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La-la-la. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. And wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, bleeding me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La
radio station in the entire UK. This is BBC Radio 2, The Boxer, Simon and Garfunkel. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon playing the non-stop oldies, as chosen by Sophia Williams in Portsmouth. And coming next, Morning is Broken, Cat Stevens.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world.
Morning has broken.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
These are the non-stop oldies.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Yes, it's true, I'm funnier than my brother. I said to the butcher, do you have pig's trotters? Yeah. He said, no, it's just the way I walk. Call me.
The non-stop oldies every day.
Rounding off the oldies, take the long way home. It's Supertramp, 3:30 in the UK. Hello, Stephen team. We're on our way to Brighton versus Spurs, at which my brother Patrick is a Spurs mascot. I'd be awfully grateful if you could wish him our luck and for once-in-a-lifetime experience, and wish him, my amazing parents, a happy 20th wedding anniversary too. Hey, Steve, our beautiful Scotty dog Isla has had 5 gorgeous puppies on Sunday. Yeah! How amazing is that? We're full of puppy love here. That's Louise in Clanking. Steve, can you say hi to... Yeah, I know my Welsh names. Hi to Raymond and Linda Davis, who are moving house today and are currently on their way from North Wales to their new home in sunny South Wales, from Brian and family. And love your show, and we're listening on our way back from holiday in Lyme Regis to our home in Wimbledon. Freddie 11, Harry 7, had a great time. They even found a large ammonite fossil on the beach after searching there every year on holiday for the last 5 years. So a bit of a result then, eh? From the Coburn family, that's Tom, Bryony, Fred and Harry. You got it. Okay, just ahead of the traffic. Just check on the news here. Prime Minister Theresa May has apologised to Caribbean leaders over the Windrush generation controversy at a Downing Street meeting. She said she was genuinely sorry about the anxiety caused by the Home Office threatening the children of Commonwealth citizens with deportation. The UK government valued the contribution they had made, she said, and they had a right to stay in the UK. Up to a third of young people face living in private rented accommodation all their lives. A report by the Resolution Foundation has found today. The think tank said 40% of millennials, those born between 1980 and 1996, were living in renting houses or rented housing by the age of 30 and may never, ever own their own house. The year-long squeeze on wages nearing an end. Official figures for the 3 months to February suggest, using the Consumer Prices Index, the CPI average wages went up 2.8%, still below the 2.9% inflation rate, though. Okay. Talking to Matthew Syed soon, and here is Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. Glasgow City. The A81 is still closed following the incident between Rachel Street and Braeside Street. The A1, the Western Bypass northbound at Gosforth, is still closed, and it's closed for investigation work following the accident between the A167, the Kenton Bar roundabout, and the Gosforth turnoff, so there is a sign diversion still. A15, Canonby Corner, still closed with this accident from yesterday, so it's shut between the A631 and the Curtin Road, which is the B1205. M60 Greater Manchester clockwise 16 to 17, Pendlebury to Prestwich. We had the accident there. That's now cleared onto the hard shoulder. The M6 southbound. Now, first of all, there was a breakdown just past 19 for Knutsford. All lanes are now open, but it's still heavy. Further down, though, southbound 17 to 16. So Sandbach to Crewe. Just as you come out of the roadworks, there's an accident there, and it's still got a lane closed because of that. So there's heavy traffic all the way down from 19 to 16. M1 southbound, the earlier car fire, all cleared out of the way, 22 to 21A. We had some residual delays. Most of that has gone through. The M25 is still recovering at the bottom both ways at 6 for Godstone following an earlier bump. We've got slight traffic now towards Godstone in each direction. And then clockwise, a little bit of a queue still if you're heading from 10 the A3 around to 13 for Staines. And then finally A40 westbound at Greenford. So out of London on the Greenford flyover, there is still a lane closed at the A4127. It's a lot of glass that came out on the carriageway, so you've got heavy traffic. It's queuing for a couple of miles heading out, so give yourself time. Back with more 25 minutes.
Thank you to Bobster.
There's a passage in my mind, the pocket starts of you and all the things that some direction, affection in time. I'd forget you if I could. I know I probably should be sleeping, not thinking this through. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. While I was thinking of the plan, she sent the snow and took my hand. I should you out, you changed my mind. The echoes form beside the scenes where you would cry. Forget you if I could. I know I probably should be sleeping, not thinking this through. But I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Blossoms, I Can't Stand It. No, that's the title. Simon Mayer's on the air at 5. It's another Tunes Day with Simon. Jamie Cullum at 7. American singer Liz Wright is in session for Jamie. Joe Wiley tonight at 8. Tonight, Joe has a session from the Manics, playing tracks from their new album and an intimate version of one of their classic songs. And now we return for Factoids. Tim Smith.
Bach composed the Brandenburg Concertos, very famous piece of music, of course, as a job application and never got a reply.
Oh, really? A male ballet dancer is a ballerino. According to researchers, over a 60-plus year period, the groundhog has accurately predicted the coming of spring only 28% of the time. Well, we could do with him now. When's the really good weather coming? Well, they're saying tomorrow and the day after.
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, I think, up into the 70s, isn't it? In
yeah,
some
but
places.
is it going to stay? That's the question. Because if you put all your clothes away, your winter stuff,
Yeah.
and you bring all your summer stuff out, then by next week could be snow again.
Yeah. What have happened to your school duffel coat?
Oh, I don't know about the school duffel coat, but posh duffel
Yeah,
coats,
they're
they're
trendy.
still around. I'll tell you who I saw wearing a duffel coat. I didn't see him myself, but it was a picture of him on the tube in a posh duffel coat, Rod Stewart.
Yeah, he's the duffel coat guy, isn't he?
He's the guy to go to if you want to know about posh duffel
I think he was
coats.
hoping to be in disguise.
I think he was on the Jubilee line going to the O2.
Slightly dressed down for his own concert.
That was
Here's
the
Janie.
quickest way to get there,
Yeah.
isn't it? James Ritty, an American restaurant owner, invented the first practical cash register. It was 1879, and a bell rang every time the cash drawer was opened to reduce theft.
Isn't that noise annoying in supermarkets? Some supermarkets.
No, I don't mind it, especially if you're doing the self-service one.
No,
You
I
need-
refuse.
Oh,
Sorry.
No.
No.
I'm with you, Jamie.
No. No.
Self-service?
No.
No.
Factoids. Saturday breakfast.
Yes!
With Dermot O'Leary.
Sally, lend me some sugar. I am your neighbour. It's one of my favourite lines.
Oh, how are things with you?
Got a nice view in Suffolk.
Yeah, I have.
What'd you see when you
A
look out?
river. It comes in from the ocean.
Didn't come in from no river comes in from the ocean. By its
Yes, it
definition, it
does.
goes to the ocean. Surely.
Well, it goes to and from the ocean.
Yeah, but
I
where
don't
does it
know. What are
start?
you
What's its source?
Well, the sea.
No, it's not. That's where it ends.
Saturday breakfast. I don't know. With Dermot O'Leary.
And this weekend it's Record Store Day, and we have guitar legend Johnny Marr live in the studio.
Saturday morning from 8.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
On BBC Radio 2.
Walk this earth till this curse won't come back again. Be my road, be my home, my bad weather friend. Walk this earth till this curse won't come back again. Oh, child, goodbye, childhood, goodbye. I tried. Colder rain, go insane, poetry's a crime. Play a song, right or wrong, sing it with a cry. Colder rain, go insane, poetry's a crime. Oh, child, goodbye, childhood, goodbye. I tried. Held my own skin and bones, ain't much left to give. Golden years had no tears, we knew how to live. Held my own skin and bones, ain't much left to give. Oh, child, goodbye. plant the seeds of your poetries. Watch them grow, watch them grow. Burn all the weeds, plant the seeds of your poetries. Watch them grow, watch them grow. Oh, child, goodbye. Tried. Oh, child, goodbye. Childhood, goodbye. I tried.
Matthew Sayed is with us, and it's a return visit, everybody. And he's got a new book out this time. He was with us a couple of years ago. Matthew Sayed is one of the world's most influential thinkers in the science of high performance. He's also an award-winning columnist for The Times, an award-winning podcaster for BBC Radio 5 Live, a best-selling author, and a former international table tennis champion and two-time Olympian. Matthew's already written a number of books for adults on what it takes to be successful. And now he's published his first book for kids. It's called You Are Awesome. Find your confidence and dare to be brilliant at almost anything. And welcome back to our little show. How are you, first of all?
Good, and thank you for that round of applause. Non-ironic, I hope.
No, it wasn't ironic at all. It's just to make you feel good and welcome, and you know that you are.
Do you want another round of applause?
No.
That would be ironic.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, that would be. Yes, it's great to be here, and I'm a parent, 2 kids, 4 and 5, Teddy and Evie, and I'm a bit worried that the digital world that they inhabit, it's sort of perfection. Airbrushed pictures, blemish-free lives, and I worry that kids aren't prepared to make mistakes. They get devastated when things go wrong.
Yeah.
They're not taking risks.
Do you think that kids now and potentially in the future will fulfill their own potential, or are being held back by, I don't know, name it, social media, too much of something?
I think there is a deep fear of failure, and there was this interesting study by the University of Bath that kids are now almost crippled by what they call the curse of perfectionism. You have to look and feel perfect. You've got to have the right number of friends on Facebook. You have to have the right body. And I think that can be deeply constraining, because if you want to achieve anything, you've got to put your hand up when you don't know something. You have to occasionally look foolish, but these aren't necessarily things that should devastate you. You should see these as opportunities to grow, as learning opportunities.
Doesn't it work the other way, though, as well, in a sense, because they can see all of these successes and these people who appear perfect. They can be aspirational as well, though, can't they?
They can be, I think, if and only if they see this perfection as the end process of a journey. Because if you see, for example, David Beckham taking a free kick, he looks like a natural. My goodness, he can do something I could never do. But if you find out about when he started doing keep-me-ups in his back garden, he could only do 3.
Yeah.
And he went to his local park and he wasn't very good at taking free kicks, and his dad was working with him. But after a lot of practice and a lot of setbacks and a lot of difficulties, he eventually got there. I think if you see role models as aspirational in terms of the journey they've taken, fantastic. If you think of them as unattainable, then that can be quite difficult.
Tell me about the crux of the book. I mean, who is it aimed at? What's the overall advice? I presume it's go for it, you can do it.
Yeah, so it's for 9 to 14-year-olds. There's a lot of storytelling. J.K. Rowling and Beckham and Jay-Z, how these people became successes. It talks quite a lot about their failures as well, so that they think about those in a different kind of a way. There's quite a bit of science about how the brain changes when you engage with something. The idea is, if you practice, if you think I'm rubbish at maths, I can't do English, I'm not very good at science, I'm not very confident, if you actually practice these things, the brain itself begins to change, and so it gets kids to see somebody in their class who's doing something well. Instead of thinking, they've got the right brain, I've got the wrong one, they think to themselves, maybe I need to engage with the homework a bit more, I need to listen to what the teacher's saying, and then I can grow my brain. A lot of personal experience, by the way, in it as well. A lot of ping pong in there. Well, not that much, so I don't want to deter people. And sort of illustrate in a way that I hope will engage young people.
Yeah. Stay there. We're going to talk to Matthew Sayed in just a moment. We're going to take a break, and then we're back. Don't go away. Matthew's here.
I've been holding out so long.
it's your time. I've been waiting in the hall, been waiting on your call. Yeah, the phone rings. It's just a friend of mine to say, hey, what's the matter, man? We're gonna come round at 12 with some Puerto Rican girls. It's just time to meet you. We're gonna bring a case of wine. Hey, let's go mess some fool around, you know, like we used to. I've been walking Central Park, singing After Dark. People think I'm crazy. Stuffing on my feet, shuffling to the street, asking people, what's the matter with you, boy? Sometimes I want to say to myself, sometimes I say,
with Matthew Syed, a broadcaster, author, talking about his first children's book now, You Are Awesome. How to, I don't know, inspire young people. What should young people do? And what about inspirers then? What is it that inspires young people these days as opposed to what inspired my generation?
That's a good question. I mean, my hope very much is that they will respond to the idea of role models. They will see people that they admire and think, how did they do what they did? J.K. Rowling, I think, is a really good example. People love Harry Potter. But when you hear about her life...
She never gave up, did she?
She got rejected by 12 publishers in this cafe and...
Sitting in the coffee shop writing.
Yeah. And it looked hopeless. But think about that little kernel of resilience that enabled her to keep going. Almost everyone you meet who's been successful, get them to talk about their lives, and you suddenly find these moments when they could have walked away. You find these moments where they had a setback of some kind and they said, you know what, that was tough, I'm going to keep going.
What about negative circumstance? I want to buy a house, but I don't have enough money and am never going to have enough money. Or I need this job in order to earn money, but 150 people are going for the same job on one particular day. I put it to you, sir, that actually there's less opportunity around now for young people, and that it was different when my generation were young, because we were able to buy a house quite easily. We were able to get a car. We were able to, certainly finding a job was easier.
Yeah, that's not easy.
How do I rise above that if I'm a young person?
In my experience, I wanted to win the Olympic gold medal in Sydney, and there were a lot of other people who wanted to win that Olympic gold medal.
But that was possible, wasn't it?
Well, I lost. I lost the first match. I got beaten badly by
you have to
bloody
accept
German. Yeah. 21-2 in the second game.
That's not the story I was expecting.
You have to accept some failures.
Yeah,
and
you
move
do.
on. Yeah.
And sometimes you say to yourself, I lost at that, I'm going to try something different.
Yeah.
I think you do have to be realistic. But do you not also think that contentedness is quite an important thing, that sometimes you've got to say, this is the life that I live. I want to be a billionaire. That's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to be content with what I've got.
Yeah, I do, and I think that's human nature, because if you don't win the lottery or you don't make a lot of money, then you say to yourself, money isn't everything. I'm going to be happy. Once you start to get over 45, and I'm over 45, and that's hard to believe, I know, you start to think that you know about stuff, when of course you don't. But I'm thinking, isn't it kind of difficult for anybody to know who we are, really? And there's a point in the book where you're talking about, who even am I? Are we happy in our own skin, etc., etc.? The truth is we don't know, because some of us live through our work, some of us live through our families, some of us live through our individual attainments.
Yeah.
Who are we really?
Well, it goes back to the thing that you said right at the beginning, I think, is that it's quite easy to allow other people to define you.
Yes.
Your peers.
And people
your
will
teacher.
always do that.
I think there's some
And we're all
element.
guilty of letting that happen, especially when we're younger.
For sure. And I think probably as parents, occasionally we push our kids a bit too hard to be what we want them to be rather than what they want to be.
Inevitably, they rebel.
Or if they're trying to be a sports person, they don't like the sport, they burn out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you do see that. That's another, for me, a massive part of confidence is the confidence to define yourself. Am I brave enough to be able to say no? I think that's largely an issue of self-esteem, of being able to define oneself.
And mindset. I mean, the
Mindset.
huge section of the book is about mindset.
Right.
How do you get the right mindset?
The evidence suggests that this growth mindset, this willingness to take risks, to define oneself, it emerges from a science. Kind of alluded to them already. Firstly, success is a journey. Secondly, failures are not indictments of you, but they're opportunities to grow. And 3, your most important organ, your brain, is adaptable. And if you keep those in your mind as you go along in life, my goodness, it feels a lot more positive.
All right, we'll take that. Matthew Syed's You Are Awesome. Find your confidence and dare to be brilliant at almost anything is published this Thursday in paperback and ebook. Even Dermot O'Leary is recommending it on the front. He's
It must be good then.
It's got to be good if Dermot likes it. But, in my view, he's through to the final.
Fortunately, you have got someone who relies on you. We started out as friends, but the thought of you just caved me in. The symptoms are so deep, it is much too late to turn away. We started out as friends. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Time, I'm sure, will bring disappointments and so many things. It seems to be the way when you can win, 'cause I love you play. I'd rather be in hell with you, baby, than in cool heaven. It seems to be the way. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Should our birds ever look into the sun before the day is done? Should all the light shines bright on a peaceful day? Should a stranger blue leave us alone? We don't want to deal with you. Should we shed our stains, showering in the rain that makes up the rain?
Sign your name. Terence Trent D'Arby. What a song, eh? Da, 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 da. Now, later, Kevin Woodford, I beg your pardon, is going to be here. He's our chef. And we got some food tips from him. And what we're going to be doing is talking about game meats. And also quinoa, spelt with a Q.
BBC Radio 2.
Now it's Bobby.
Thanks, Steve. Western bypass the A1 at Gosforth. Northbound is still shut. Investigation work continues between the A167, that's the Kenton Bar roundabout, and the Gosforth turnoff. Now, A15 at Canonby Corner is also still closed for investigation work between the A631 and Curtin Road. The M62 westbound, 27 to 26, Gildersham, through towards the Chain Bar Junction. We've got a broken down vehicle, so one lane is shut. M60 clockwise, that accident between 16 and 17 past Pendlebury, one lane is still shut. The queues are back to Junction 9. Also in those queues at Junction 12 for the M62, there's a medical emergency, so one lane is shut there, taking at least an hour and 50 minutes to get through from 9 around to 17. M6 southbound bump between 17 and 16, still one lane shut with queues back towards 18. And the M25, the QE2 bridge clockwise, we've got a broken down lorry between 31 and 1A on the bridge itself, so that's slowing traffic. And then finally the A40 westbound out of London on the flyover at Greenford, there's still a lane closed, almost back to White City, heading out of London. Back with more, half an hour.
This is one of those songs that when you see those late night ads on television, they're advertising music, this one always comes up as not available in the shops.
I never meant to be so bad to you.
Why not?
One thing I said that I would never do. A look from you and I would fall from grace, and that would wipe the smile right from my face. Do you remember when we used to dance, and incidents arose from circumstance? One thing led to another, we were young, and we would scream together songs unsung. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what my heart meant. The heat of the moment showed in your eyes. And now you find yourself in 82. The disco hotspots hold no charm for you. You can't concern yourself with bigger things. You catch a pull and ride the dragon's wings. 'Cause it's the heat of the moment. The heat of the moment. The heat of the moment showed in your are gone and you're alone. How many nights you sit beside the phone? What were the things you wanted for yourself? Teenage ambitions you remember well. It was the heat of the moment, telling you what your heart meant. The heat of the moment showed.
Here comes the 4 o'clock sequence. It's going to be dynamic. All right, Righty, we're ready. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon at BBC Radio 2. Coming up in the cuts, Claire Foy, Stephen Merchant and the Manics. Our guests are Kevin Woodford, chef, and Luke Evans, actor. There's Bobby, there's sports guy, there's Janie, there's Harvey, there's Factoid Social Media, all on the big show. United Kingdom across planet Earth. This is BBC Radio 2, online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Theresa May has apologised to Caribbean nations for the insensitive treatment of members of the so-called Windrush generation. They came to Britain decades ago, but have been led to believe they might be deported for not having the correct paperwork. The government's setting up a task force to ensure that no one will be sent away or detained. The former Home Secretary Lord Blunkett said the UK appeared to be becoming less welcoming.
There are economic and trade implications here. The messages we're sending out all the time now, from Theresa May's visit to India last year through what we're doing with higher education students being counted as migrants, as long-term migrants, all of these messages are extremely bad for Britain as well as morally indefensible.
Syrian state media say international chemical weapons inspectors have arrived in the town of Douma, the scene of the alleged gas attack that prompted airstrikes by the US, the UK and France. The team arrived in Syria on Saturday, but had not previously been allowed to visit the site. Jeremy Corbyn's accused the government of failing to learn the lessons of the Iraq War by joining in the airstrikes in Syria without first consulting Parliament. The Labour leader called an emergency debate in the Commons this lunchtime to consider the role of MPs in approving military action. The Prime Minister said there have been good reasons not to seek their approval this time.
Our ability to exploit uncertainty was a critical part of the operation, and that uncertainty was also a critical part of its success. We know the Syrian regime was not aware in advance of our detailed plans. And yet, if I had come here to this House to make the case for action in advance, I could not have concealed our plans and retained that uncertainty.
The former head of the company Cambridge Analytica has refused to appear before a committee of MPs tomorrow. Alexander Nix was due to be questioned about testimony he gave in February in connection with the Facebook data sharing scandal. The head of the committee, Damien Collins, said it was minded to issue a formal summons for him to appear in the very near future. A father whose 7-year-old daughter died in a bouncy castle accident has told Chelmsford Crown Court it blew 30 to 50 feet in the air before rolling across a field. Summer Grant was eventually rescued but died in hospital. 2 fairground workers, William and Shelby Thurston, deny manslaughter by gross negligence and a health and safety offence. The Irish Prime Minister, Leo Varadkar, has led tributes to the country music singer Big Tom McBride, who's died at the age of 81. With his band The Mainliners, Big Tom became one of Ireland's most successful acts in the 1960s and 70s. His fellow country performer, Philomena Begley, said his songs were infectious.
I always said that if you couldn't dance to Big Tom's music, you just couldn't dance. He had such a beat to the music that he played and sang, recorded great songs. And everybody that listened to Tom's songs, everybody could identify with them and like which country music's probably all about.
Philomena Begley, and that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 and next at 5.
All right, thank you, Harvey. And over to you, Sports Guy.
Yes, it looks like Rangers captain Lee Wallace and striker Kenny Miller have played their last games for the club. They've been suspended while the club investigates an incident after Rangers' 4-0 defeat by Celtic in the Scottish Cup on Sunday. It's understood the players confronted manager Graham Murty in the dressing room at Hampden. Sergio Aguero's revealed he's had keyhole surgery on his knee. The Manchester City striker says he's fully motivated to get back playing soon. Chelsea's Marcos Alonso has been charged with violent conduct by the FA for his tackle on Southampton's Shane Long on Saturday. He could miss Sunday's FA Cup semi-final against Southampton if he's found guilty. Brighton can go a long way to ensuring their Premier League survival. If they beat Tottenham tonight, victory will put them 10 points clear of the bottom 3. Spurs are expected to make changes ahead of their FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United this weekend. And Millwall Lionesses have revealed that the club could soon be forced to go into administration. They're currently second in WSL 2 and are unbeaten this season.
That Sports Guy returns with Simon Mayo after 5.
The Big Show. Big Show. The Big Show with Steve.
Maybe I'll find on the way down.
2. 4:07 on the big show. In social media, hashtag animal a quote is trending on Twitter, with people putting animals into famous quotes. Nirmal tweets, "May the horse be with you." And Amy tweets, "Stop being such a llama queen." That's quite good. Llama queen's quite good. Over on Facebook, people are talking about Janelle Monáe's new song, "I Like That," the fourth single from her upcoming Dirty Computer, which is out on April 27th. This is an extraordinary story. Jessie J has won a TV talent show in China called Singer, their version of the X Factor. She's won it. Jessie revealed her news on Instagram after a winning performance of Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You." Over 1 billion people watched the show in China, and Jessie says it was an opportunity to bridge a gap between two cultures. Wow. The Damned are close to their first ever top 10 album in their 41-year career, as Evil Spirits is currently at number 5 on the official album midweek chart. Their highest charting album so far, that was Phantasmagoria, or Magoria, which just missed the top 10, reaching number 11 in 1985. Now, The Girl in the Spider's Web is currently filming in Stockholm. It's the sequel to Stieg Larsson's Millennium Trilogy, and Claire Foy is playing the young hacker called Lisbeth Salander. Here's how the director sold it to Claire.
Fede always told me that it was kind of a story of Lisbeth and where she's come from, where she's going to, and who she is at this point. I think with the previous 3 books, she's been through a lot, and she's also shaken off a lot of her past in a way. And I think at the beginning of the story, you sort of find somebody who's looking for what their purpose in life is, really.
And our friend Stephen Merchant is also in it. Here is his big sell, like.
This is one of the books that's not yet hit the big screen. I think it kind of deepens her character. It shows a little bit more about where she comes from and what makes her tick, which is interesting and exciting. And plus, you've got me in it. And if you don't want that in a film, I don't know what you want.
What do you want? The Manic Street Preachers were on with Lamo over on 6 Music. James, Nicky and Sean look to be on course for their first #1 album in 20 years with their new LP, Resistance is Futile. But they told Steve that selling records wasn't always fun.
There was a period when I was younger where I myself and Sean sold off quite a lot of vinyl to buy some instruments.
Right.
And you slowly kind of like try to buy them back. But yeah, we've got pretty big collections, I think.
We had to do a pay-to-play gig in Bristol Beer Keller, and we sold a lot of our best records.
Really?
And the Manics are on with Joe Wiley tonight here on Radio 2. Right now it's 4:10. Yeah. Oh. Darren Hayes now. Insatiable.
When moonlight crawls along the street, chasing away the summer heat, footsteps outside somewhere below, the world ripples, I've let it go. We built our church above the street, we practiced love between these sheets. The candy sweetness scent of you, it bathes my skin, I'm stained in you. And all I have to do is hold you, there's a racing within my heart, and I am barely touching you. To the lights down low, take it off, let me show my love for you, insatiable. Turn me on, never stop, wanna taste every drop. My love for you, insatiable. The moonlight plays upon your skin, a kiss that lingers takes me in. I fall asleep inside of you. There are no words, there's only truth. Breathe in, breathe out, there is no sound. We move together up and down. We levitate, our bodies soar. Our feet don't even touch the floor. But nobody knows you like I do, 'cause the world they don't understand. But I grow stronger in your hands. To the lights down low, take it off, let me show my love for you, insatiable. Turn me on, never stop, wanna taste every drop. My love for you is insatiable, baby. Oh yeah. We never sleep, we're always holding hands, kissing for hours, talking and making plans.
This is a full-service radio station, all kinds of programmes. The Organist entertains with Nigel at 11 tonight. Nigel showcases the unique and timeless sound of the Hammond organ with standards including Time After Time, Midnight in Mayfair, Pick Yourself Up, and with a little help from my friends. It's at 11 tonight, Radio 2.
To celebrate her 100th birthday, I'm sharing my love for one of the most phenomenal performers to grace the Broadway stage and the Hollywood screen. Oh, did I say I'm Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman presents a personal tribute to legendary entertainer Pearl Bailey.
Pearl was one of my mother's all-time favorites, and I've seen her in Carmen Jones, but when I actually got to meet her, hoo boy.
Honey, you are stealing most of my record.
Morgan Freeman presents The Raw Pearl Bailey. Available now on the BBC iPlayer radio app.
I know you enjoy these boys, and honey, you really sit back because they can play.
Talk to Luke Evans soon. 4:14. And now we're returning for Factoids. Here's Janie Lee Grace.
Around 9% of all merchandise sold is returned. Clothing and electronics account for most of the returns.
It's quite easy on the online services, isn't it, really, to return stuff? You pack it up in the envelope and it goes back. It's great.
It is relatively
What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking. Well, I buy a lot of stuff online and occasionally you have to send it back. Yes, it is easy to do it, but it is a pain because you've got to parcel it up, put it in the envelope, take it somewhere or make sure the address is right. No, it's not that easy,
You
but
have to pay
generally...
for it now as well.
Yeah,
You
you,
have to
do.
pay for it.
Well, I've got into a system myself.
What kind of system's that?
Buy it, decide you don't like it, send it back.
There's the system right there.
Listen to these phrases. A fool's paradise. Good riddance. The milk of human kindness. You're more sinned against than sinning. My own flesh and blood and one fell swoop.
Shakespeare?
Correct, sir.
Factoids.
Brilliant UB40. I saw them last time they were on the One Show playing live, and they're just great. That's called How Could I Leave? 4:18, I think. Can you give a shout out to the gang at Blackpool Media in Gosport, please, where we basically write about cars and film them. Loving the show, Steve. Keep up the good work. And you. That's from Dave, G Unit, Jess and Becca.
Just what I do.
Luke Evans is with us. And, do you remember the last time you were on and what you were on this show for, Luke?
I think it was Beauty and the Beast?
No, it was Dracula. Dracula. What was it? Dracula? Untouched.
If only.
Yeah. Luke Evans, an actor best known for his roles in Beauty and the Beast, The Girl on the Train, Fast and Furious 6, Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug, etc. From this Thursday on Netflix, you can see Luke starring as John Moore. He's a newspaper illustrator, isn't he?
That's right, for the New York Times.
Yeah. In the new psychological thriller series, The Alienist, which is based on the award-winning novel by Caleb Carr. Now, here's the thing. You think, all right, it's going to be about aliens. It ain't about aliens. It's not about aliens.
Nothing to do with aliens.
Nothing to do with aliens.
I didn't think it was about aliens.
Some people do. You wouldn't be on your own. It's been a constant conversation during the press tour.
But that's good because that kind of draws attention to it in its own way, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
The Alienist is set in New York in 1896 and follows this guy, Dr. Laszlo Kreisler, a brilliant and obsessive alienist in the controversial new field of treating mental pathologies. So you're going to have to explain a little further what an alienist is, and then we'll talk about you.
Well, the alienist is the word they use to describe the early psychologists. So Laszlo Kreisler, Daniel Bruhl's character, is a psychologist. And at the beginning of every episode, there's these two lines which explain what it means.
Ah, that's great.
That'll help anybody who thinks you're going to be on a spaceship. It'll eliminate that.
I can tell you've had a word with them. I can see the meetings now. What are you the alienist for?
Ask Caleb Carr.
Yeah. Now, newly appointed police commissioner Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt is the police commissioner.
Teddy,
That's right. Yeah, before he was president. It was, yeah.
Calls upon Laszlo and newspaper illustrator, your character John Moore, to conduct an investigation in secret, or investigations, as it were. So this is a series, I think there's 10, isn't there?
There's 10 episodes, yeah. And there's a serial killer in New York City. And the police force is very, very corrupt. And that's why Theodore Roosevelt came on board in the first place, to become the commissioner to clean it up.
Right.
But it seems that this killer is getting away with murder after murder.
Literally.
So he allows Laszlo and John to, and his secretary, played by Dakota Fanning, Sarah Howard is the character, who portrays the first woman on the New York police force. And we run a parallel investigation, and we delve into the psychology of the character. And it's as much about finding the killer as it is about the three of us finding ourselves and dealing with the demons within our own histories and past. So.
And would you say that you're against the police or with the police in each episode?
I would say they're against us most of the time.
They resent your involvement?
Yes, and they've got it easy because they had a corrupt commissioner before Theodore. So they don't like Theodore Roosevelt and they don't like us.
But they don't trust the processes, do they, that you're using? Because it's,
they're all
quite
paid
new,
off.
isn't it?
The police force was paid off massively by gangsters, and the underbelly of Lower East Side New York City was a very dark, sinister place. So nothing was ever done above the table.
You've caused me a sleepless night, Laszlo. The first of many, I suspect.
Forgive me, but I had no choice. Roosevelt and his officers would have never allowed me on that bridge, and I thought they might be better disposed to you.
Did you know the child?
Not this one. Do you have the drawings? Thank you. Tell me what you saw.
Tell you? It's all right there. I've drawn it for you.
You've idealized it. This looks like a martyred saint in a Renaissance painting. It's no use to me.
I was going to ask you how the newspaper illustrator came upon this Laszlo guy. I mean, how do they know each other?
They went to Harvard together with Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh,
so they were
Teddy Roosevelt.
Come on, yeah.
Right.
So they've all done quite well, but he hasn't really done so well. He's a struggling, highly functioning alcoholic. He's been jilted by his fiancée. He lives with his grandmother. He comes from a sort of quite a good background, but he hasn't really done anything with his life. So he's the one that really has a huge journey within the story and finds his feet within the story itself.
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast, of course, was last year for you?
It was last year, yeah. One of the biggest movies of all time.
Of all time, I know. And later this year, I understand you're going to star in a thriller. Is it 10 times 10?
10 by 10, yeah.
10 by 10.
That was by our own Noel Clarke, wrote that. That's with me and the wonderful actress Kelly Riley.
Right.
I also have a Luc Besson movie coming out at the end of this year as well, which we shot in Paris in December with Helen Mirren and Cillian Murphy, which is called Anna, which is about spies.
Okay, brilliant. Just going back to the series again, it's called The Alienist. It's on Netflix. What would you say about it to advise people to go and see?
It's an incredibly historically accurate portrayal of what New York City was like in 1896. It was what they call the Gilded Age of New York, but there's always a flip side to the Gilded Age, and there is this very desperate underbelly. And as much as it's a story about people trying to find a serial killer, it's as much an informative historical lesson on what New York was like, and it's so beautifully done. We built New York City to scale in the backlot of our studios in Budapest. We shot for 7 months, and every hour, every episode is like a small movie because it feels that rich and that multi-layered.
You can see Luke Evans in The Alienist. Nothing to do with space, everyone. From this Thursday on Netflix, when all 10 episodes will be available all at once. Luke Evans, everybody.
Thank you very much.
See you next time. Thanks, Luke.
I've never been accused being too footloose, but there's something about tonight. Moving in the first degree, the music caught me red-handed in the neon light. Whoa, read me my rights, read them right now. Whoa, put your hands up, it's about to go down. If I've had one too many tonight, if I'm having too much of a good time, if I'm telling everybody you're my best friend, texting my ex, here I go again. If my moves are murder on the dance floor, who cares, baby, what you here for? If it's a crime to have a good time, then I'm guilty. That I'm guilty.
Never have I ever's and never again's. Guess it's about time that they turn into, well, why not? So one more shots tomorrow morning when I'm looking at the evidence. I say,
whoa, read me my rights, read them right now. Whoa, put your hands up,
it's about to go down.
If I've had one too many tonight, if I'm having too much of a good time, if I'm telling everybody you're my best friend, texting my ex, here I go again. If my moves are murder on the dance floor, who cares, baby, what you here for? If it's a crime to have a good time, then I'm guilty. That I'm rules are made to be broken. Whoa, put me behind a bar tab that's open. Whoa, read me my rights, read them right now. Whoa, put your hands up, it's about to go down. If I've had one too many tonight, if I'm having too much of a good time, if I'm telling everybody you're my best friend, texting my ex, here I go again. Moves on, murder on the dance floor. Who cares, baby?
4:27, The Shires and Guilty. Steve, can you give a shout out to the two road workers that helped my lady, that's Helen Baker, this morning with the puncture? They removed the wheel, drove her to get a new tyre, then fitted it. Thank you to the two gentlemen somewhere in Sheffield. Cheers, Steve. Loving the show. That's Adam in Cloudy Donny.
If it's a crime to have a good time, then I'm guilty.
Oh, it looks like it might be Jeremy Vine.
And indeed, it's Bobby Pryor and Jeremy Vine. Just want to give you those details again. It's Ed Sheeran lost his socks in a poker game with some friends. .co.77777 sounds like a cab number. POB. Stream of consciousness, Paloma Faith at the man with the big tall hat. Take your calipers to landfill. noflytipping.com/michaelboyle.co.uk. Albert Hall.
Live till 5. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Yeah, we've got that now. say hello to the girls at Phoenix Curtains. I think this is Zoe's asking me to do this. We listen every day, loving the show. Hello, how you doing? Look, 4:30. And this is Bobby Pryor.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, Glasgow, just a reminder, A81 is still shut following the incident yesterday between Runchell Street and Braeside Street. A1, the Western Bypass northbound at Gosforth, is still closed as well. Investigation work continues between the Kenton Bar roundabout and the Gosforth turnoffs. That's northbound. You'll find a signed diversion. A15 is still shut at Canonby Corner, so it's closed between the A631 and the Curtin Road. M62 westbound, there was a breakdown 27 to 26. It's clear now, but it's left big queues. And the M60 clockwise, there was an accident between 16 and 17. There's still one lane shut. In the queues back towards 9, there was also a medical emergency at junction 12 for the M62, so that didn't help. And it's taken about an hour and a half to do that stretch all the way through to 17. That was me, Steve, sorry. The M6 on the southbound side, now it's queuing before 18 Holmes Chapel, down towards 16 at Stoke-on-Trent. There was an accident earlier, still clearing it up, and big southbound queues, and it's having a knock-on effect as well down the A50. So if you're thinking of nipping through Knutsford and going on the A50 route, that is heavy, but it's moving. The A1 southbound at Darrington, we've got an accident at the Darrington turnoff. So on the southbound side, we've got one lane shut as well. And then to the M1 northbound, just after junction 11 for the Dunstable Road, there's been an accident and it's closed one lane, queuing back to 10. The QE2 bridge is slow clockwise following an earlier breakdown. Anti-clockwise, you've got a big queue from 14 to 11 at Chertsey. And finally, heading out of London, westbound A40 at Greenford, still one lane shut on the flyover. Queues back to White City. Back with more 25 minutes.
Oh, she got a bass drum down there. Thank you. Fleetwood Mac. Could I possibly get a shout out for Kevin and Ben in Wiltshire? We love your show and listen every day. The only time production is affected here at work is when the Jeremy Vine impressions come on. Impressions? And we just have to stop and listen. I know, a lot of people say that. We've never had a shout out, so it'd make our day. Thank you, Ben Gibbs. Woodford on with us soon.
The FA Cup on the BBC.
The FA Cup semi-final. It's all or nothing. Will your team get rewarded for the effort that they've put in? Spurs take on United. Can you predict the story? Both teams playing for their last chance of glory. Chelsea face Southampton and the Blues have lots to prove. Southampton play for pride, but Conte can't afford to lose. So show us what you're made of, or go back to where you came from. You should already know. This is winner stays on.
The FA Cup.
Man United Tottenham, Saturday at 5:15 on BBC Radio 5 Live and BBC One.
Havana, ooh, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana, ooh, na. He didn't walk up with that, how you doing? When he came in the he said there's a lot of girls I can do it, but I can't with them. I know I'm forever in a minute. That's on my night. And Papa says he got Milo in him. He got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved him when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na. Havana, ooh, na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh, na na. I knew I was there when I read the sign. Welcome to the U. I know it was him when he hugged from behind. It gets me every time. He's put in work, but it's in the streets. He said, girl, can you and this is the part that my daddy told me. He got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved him when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na. Havana, ooh, na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana. Take me back, back, take me back, back, take me back, back,
Kev's here, Kevin Woodford is here. Well, we were saying earlier on that the day isn't as good as we thought it would be weather-wise, although it's not terrible in every area. It's not bad at all, not bad at all, but the really good weather is coming tomorrow and the day after and the day after. So for that reason, we're not doing a salad.
I wondered what you were getting
Look at this, I've got a big bag of salad ingredients with me, for
I know.
goodness sake.
Sorry about that,
That's
Kev.
all right, throw it in the bin.
Wasting your time. I've changed it all, and I've decided we're going to go for game meats.
I love it, right. We'll bust this one then, shall we?
Yeah, we'll bust that, yeah, I know. But you'll be fine.
We'll do our best.
Okay, so the game meat seasons are as follows. Rabbit and pigeon all year, pheasant October to February, grouse August to December, and partridge September to February. What did we say we're going to do? Venison and pheasant, I think, Kev, yeah?
They're very popular, both of those very popular. Venison, I think, all year round. Pheasant, you can go out of season, but you're buying birds that have possibly been, farmed.
Okay.
And is it quite expensive if you're buying it from a local butcher's or a farmer's market or whatever?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, because in particular if you're into wild, because there's a lot of work goes into getting those. And even just preparing, you're buying them from a butcher, you think of the pheasant, the amount of preparation you have to do to a pheasant is quite a lot.
But if it's venison, it's bound to be wild, isn't it?
No, not necessarily. They're all farmed
venison.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. It's crazy, not wild, it's crazy. Venison is any edible part of the deer except what?
Interestingly, now you'll find this from a factoid point of view.
Go on.
The offal is not called venison, it's called umble. And years ago, here it comes, years ago, they used to make a pie with umble.
Humble pie!
Come on!
Pie!
That's why the round of applause.
Humble pie!
true.
Because it was cheap.
Factoid.
Yeah?
It was cheap, that's right, and they were eating humble pie, you know? So, with regards to the venison, any part of the meat of the animal which is edible is venison.
And the taste, you say similar to beef, but it's got a much finer texture, it's leaner, has a very slightly gamey taste, of course. So, how do we cook it, venison?
The first debate here is in terms of whether you hang the venison or not. Not many people buy a whole deer, but I mean, a butcher would determine whether or not to hang it. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's venison or pheasant or grouse. The reason you hang it is basically to do two things. One, to tenderize it, because what happens is that the oxygen within the blood remains within the muscles after the animal has been put down, and consequently what happens then is that amino acids nibble away at the muscles and at the fibre, connective tissues, and that tenderizes it. At the same time, develops the flavour. Otherwise, what you get is a fairly bland piece of meat.
Okay.
So by hanging it, you really get flavour. Venison, the loin is tender. It's the same old principle. The leg parts move around quite a bit, so they tend to be tough because they're muscles. Whereas the loin, this is this lovely section here, which is my six-pack, that area there.
To see that.
Thank you, Steve. Doesn't do a great deal, so that tends to be tender. If it's the loin, therefore you can literally roast it, or you can saute it in a little bit of butter. If it's the leg, slow cook.
Okay, how long does it take to cook? Just go through those three ways.
If you're taking a loin and it's like the fillet or something like that, then it's very, very quick, Steve. It's literally in the pan, a little bit of butter and whatever else you want to add to it. If it's a slow cook, the longer and the slower and the lower temperature that you apply, then the more tender it's going to be. So, for example, you could give it a 3-hour cook if it's part of the leg.
Wow.
Right? And it would be just beautiful. It would fall apart.
I've only ever had it a couple of times. It's quite a rich flavour for me. But what do you cook it with?
If I'm doing a slow cook, then I want as many root vegetables as I can get into as possible. If I'm doing a fast cook, then my favourite dish, right, is I like chili and chocolate sauce. Easiest thing in the world to make. You take 70% chocolate, really, really
Dark chocolate.
good, absolutely really good quality dark chocolate, right? You make the sauce in advance, and all you do, literally, is saute or fry off some shallots, a little bit of garlic, a tiny bit of chili, that's to taste, and then put a little bit of really, really good quality beef stock and reduce it right down, and then at the end, drop the chocolate into it and just shake the chocolate, take it off the heat and let the chocolate work its way through the chili and the onions, and it's fabulous. Saute off the loin and then literally pour the sauce over. It's delicious.
You know what I say? I say good game. We're going to come back, talk about pheasant in just a moment, and also we just want a little word about quinoa and couscous when we come back with Kevin. Don't go away.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong into the boundary of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling, and negativity lies. Cold, cold heart, heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in two separate worlds, but it's no sacrifice,
Kevin Woodford, and we're back now. And we said before the break we were going to talk about pheasant. Probably the most popular of all game birds. A close relative, I understand, Kevin, of the chicken family. Is that right?
It is, yeah. It's very similar to chicken. The only difference being, I think, with pheasants are crazy, crazy birds. If you think about it, if you're driving along country lanes, you'll often see pheasants running around like...
Walk out right in front of you.
Every time, like stupid things. They should wear glasses. But they're all over the place. And because of that, they're tough because they're running around so much. So consequently, they do need to be hung. You wouldn't have that gamey flavour that you get from game if you didn't hang it.
Yeah.
It would be like chicken. It would be like a coarse chicken.
I describe it as rich. I mean,
it is rich, Steve. That's a great description for it. It is rich, you're right.
And you have to have certain gravies for that, don't you? Certain flavours to bring out the rich flavour within the meats.
Yeah, it tends to work with peculiar things like juniper berries are fantastic with pheasant. Any sort of sharp fruit, even raspberries are good with pheasant, really quite unusual. But I mean, again, you think about it, it's the breasts which are tender and the legs which are tough. So the same principle applies. Roasting a pheasant's great, but it's dry, so you would need to what's called larding the bird, where you put bacon over the breasts and the legs.
Yeah.
Right, and that brings the fat into it. But if you're not going to do that, my favourite way of cooking a pheasant is to take the legs off and I make a stock with the legs first of all. And then the crown, that's the two breasts together, I poach them for 20 minutes, simple as that, in the stock, take that out, reduce the stock down to make my sauce, and then the breasts, cut them off from the carcass, put them into a little bit of hot clarified butter and brown. Simple as that. Because what I want from the pheasant is I want the taste of the pheasant. I don't want to mask it with anything.
Yeah. Now, quinoa has become unbelievably popular, and I've even tried it instead of rice, and it kind of works. Talk me through quinoa. First of all, what is it?
Okay, it's often referred to as a grain, which it isn't. It's in fact a seed. It comes from a family called the goosefoot family. That's not a group of people. It's a description of things like spinach and chard.
Right.
So it's from that family. It's a seed. The great thing about it is you take a bowl of quinoa, you're getting more protein than you would from the pheasant or the venison.
So it's good for you.
It's phenomenal.
And the fact that it's gluten-free is brilliant for anyone with allergies, isn't it?
It's
Intolerances.
Janie, my wife is gluten-free, so quinoa is I wouldn't call her perfect, but
she's damn near perfect.
It's as close as you'll get.
I'm sure you're going to ask about cooking, but people always think of you kind of boil it a little bit like rice, maybe. But I've heard that you can pop it first. You put it in like a pan and pop it.
No, I've never tried that.
Oh, go on then. Tell us your way.
No, I've never tried it, but it would probably work because it is a seed, and consequently, if you apply heat to it, dry heat, it would pop. For me, I rinse it. I give it a good rinse first of all. It's got like a little tiny tail comes out of it, which is great. You leave that. That's okay.
But
That's
on
cool.
its own, it doesn't have a lot of taste, does it? So
do you know
really
what I
need to
refer
give
to it, Janie, is it's a host ingredient. It will take in on board whatever flavour you want to give it. But the great thing about it is it's just stunning for you. It's fantastic. All the essential amino acids that you need. It's gluten-free and, as you say, perfect for celiacs, right? You can actually buy it pre-cooked nowadays, and it's very popular that way. But there's no need for that. It's cheaper to buy it in its raw state, and it's 1 part quinoa, 2 parts liquid. For me, the liquid, if you put something into water, it tastes of water. So absolutely. So you use whatever stock. For example, you're going to serve it with fish stock, chicken stock, beef.
You know, I'm just thinking for people on carb-free diets, it's not full of carbs, is it?
It's not, Steve. No.
It might be a good replacement, mightn't it?
It's great. Let me just very quickly, for me, once a week, regular dish, easiest thing in the world, is we cook the quinoa and we let it go cold. Once it's cold, separately in a blitzer, I get a load of mint, coriander, parsley and spinach and whack it through a food processor. I mix that in with the quinoa, right? And I serve that with some grilled chicken breast. I put a little bit of mango into the quinoa and some feta cheese. It's phenomenal. It's the easiest thing in the world to do because you can make the quinoa the day before and refrigerate it, you know?
Talking about game meats and quinoa and what have you, the bad news is that, unfortunately, we never had time to talk about couscous. But, you know, another time for couscous, don't you think?
It's on the list.
It's Kevin Woodford, everybody. Thank you very much.
See you guys.
Hello from my hotel room, 1,000 miles away and I'm missing you. It's late at night, afraid that I might let you down. I'm staring at an empty page, trying to write the things I didn't say to you. And we move so fast, the words get lost. But I hope that you know that you deserve a symphony, soaring strings and timpani. But all I have's this melody, written from my heart. still mine. Another sun, another moon. Can't look you in the eye and say I'll be home soon. You've been so good and strong for me, standing by my side. I'm out here chasing the dream, living up to all that I'm supposed to be, missing out on the one who means the most to me. 'Cause you deserve a symphony, soaring strings and timpani. All I have's this melody, written from my heart. It's a simple song and the words don't rhyme, no poetry between the lines. Our symphony will come in time, but all I need to know tonight is that you feel me with you even while I'm gone, that you're holding on 'cause you and I belong. If I could send you all the love I have inside, it's in every note I sing, it's in every word I write. 'Cause you deserve a symphony, soaring strings and timpani. But all I have's this melody, it's written from my heart. It's a simple song and the words don't rhyme, no poetry between the lines. A symphony will come in time, but all I need to know tonight is you're still mine. You're still mine.
Josh Groban and Symphony. News from the net then. Contactmusic.net says Arctic Monkeys fans want a BBC special. They've started an online petition for the band to have their own hour-long show to celebrate the release of their 6th album. LATimes.com says Beyoncé announces scholarships for historically black colleges. Through her Bay Good Foundation, Beyoncé will award $100,000 in scholarships for 4 colleges in America. DigitalSpy.com, Emma Willis wants Channel 5 to renew Big Brother. Emma believes that the success of January's CBB series showed that there's still plenty of life in the show. So now you're up to date. And here's Bobby.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, Glasgow M8 on the westbound side at 15 for Townhead. There was an accident. Now, they've got all lanes now open, but you've still got heavy traffic for a couple of miles yet. A74M southbound 15 to 16. That's Moffat down to Johnston Bridge. There's been an accident which has closed 2 lanes. A1 Western Bypass northbound is still shut at Gosforth between the A167 and the Gosforth turnoff. There is a diversion. The M62 breakdown 34 to 33 is still there. 1 lane is shut between Selby westbound to Ferrybridge services, and on the M62 westbound 28 to 27 Tingley to Gildersham, there's a breakdown there that's closed at 1 lane. M60 clockwise 16 to 17, 2 lanes are shut now. Pendlebury to Prestwich, the queues are way back past to 6 at Sale, and that congestion is only building around the area. And the M6 southbound 17 to 16, still a lane close, queues almost to 19 at Knutsford. And then if you're heading onto the M4 on the westbound side, accident at 14 for Hungerford, 1 lane is shut. Back with more just after the news with Simon.
Thank you, Bobster. See you tomorrow.
It's in my head, it's in my blood. I've never felt anything this much. Something in the way you make me float. Feels like I'm not made to let this go.
silence. That's the Wandering Hearts. We're going. But we're back tomorrow. Simon straight after the news, of course, with Tunes Day. Regular features also. We return tomorrow with actors Maxine Peake and Tony Pitts. Two Swedish statisticians, Anna and Ola, and I'll try their last names tomorrow. And one of the cast of the BBC Two Gianni Versace thing. Have a good evening. Ta-da!